This week Meghan also showed her U.S. roots as she wrote to Congress calling for paid leave for parents. Her letter recalled tough moments from her own childhood as well as speaking about her and Harry's parenting of Lilibet, who is their second child after Archie, too. The letter is the latest example of how the Sussexes have continued to campaign on a variety of issues after parting ways with the royal family. In February of this year, Buckingham Palace said Meghan and Harry would be stripped of their honorary titles and patronages. This included all of Harry's beloved military appointments, a blow for a prince who is so passionate about the armed forces. The move came after the couple's dramatic announcement that they wished to step back as senior royals last year. Royal commentator Dylan Howard said Harry's grandmother the Queen was left with no choice but to take back his and Meghan's titles. The journalist is the author of Royals at War, the untold story of Harry and Meghan's shocking split with the House of Windsor. He spoke about the Sussexes losing their titles in the 2021 documentary, Secrets of the Royal, The Markles versus the Monarchy. He said, "I think Harry wanted it both ways. He wanted to be able to live a life free of responsibility but still make change. And the reality was, the Sussexes in another country are isolated from everything the royal family means. And that puts the royal family at peril. So, the Queen had no choice but to strip them of the titles." After a 12-month review of Harry and Meghan's positions by the palace, the Queen confirmed in February of this year that the couple would not return as working members of the firm. She also confirmed that the Sussexes would be stripped of their patronages of the various organizations they represent. Harry, who served on the front line in Afghanistan, was forced to relinquish his role as patron of several military organizations. He also had to give up his roles as president of the Queen's Commonwealth Trust, patron of the Rugby Football Union and the Rugby Football League, and patron of the London Marathon Charitable Trust. Meghan had to give up her patronages of the Royal National Theatre and the Association of Commonwealth Universities, as well as her role as vice president of the Queen's Commonwealth Trust. Buckingham Palace said the Queen had said, "It is not possible to continue with the responsibilities and duties that come with a life of public service." Its statement said the royal family was saddened by Meghan and Harry's decision to leave, adding that the Duke and Duchess remain much-loved members of the family. Buckingham Palace said in January of last year that Harry and Meghan had agreed not to use their HRH, His/Her Royal Highness, titles. The Queen said that after many months of conversations an agreement had been reached with the Sussexes about their titles and that they would repay £2.4 million of taxpayers' cash for the refurbishment of Frogmore Cottage. Meghan Markle is putting the neutrality of the royal family at risk by getting involved in politics, an expert has warned. Meghan's letter, which is in partnership with Paid Leave for All, is the latest cause she and Prince Harry have pushed. Gertrude Daly, who runs the Gert's Royal podcast, says that while it is not strictly forbidden for royals to get involved in politics, it does put the neutrality of the monarchy at risk. Daly told, "Certainly it is more complicated when a member of the British royal family is commenting on things related to a foreign government, even if she happens to be a citizen of that country." She noted that Meghan isn't the first royal to step over the line of politics. The royals aren't supposed to get involved with politics. But they do, and Duchess Meghan is not the first royal to step over that line, she said. Plenty of other royals have waded into politics over the years. One of the more famous cases being Prince Charles's Black Spider memos, which caused a scandal in 2015. Gertrude Daly believes one of the reasons the Sussexes left the royal family was so they could have the freedom to write letters like this and speak on anything they want to. They wanted the freedom to speak out on issues that they couldn't when they were working royals and essentially employees of the UK government, she said. Part of the Sussexes' departure agreement would have been that they are allowed to do and say what they want, but in return, the palace wanted to make it clear to the public that the Sussexes are no longer working royals or represent the monarchy in an official capacity. The Sussexes lost the use of their HRH, and some patronages with a strong connection to the monarchy, but in return, they gained the freedom to do and say what that they want without a lot of restrictions or running it past the palace or UK government. Royal fans have fumed on social media claiming it was inappropriate of Meghan to use her title following the Sussexes' exit from the royal family last year. One Twitter user asked, "Why is she using her title in America to make a political point? The Duchess of Sussex campaigning politically, both sounds ridiculous in America 2021 and highly inappropriate for a British royal." They added, "I'd have no problem with her letter if she wasn't trading on that title."